Ladies and gentlemen, it's Travis here, and welcome back to the SF Bay Area Sports Talk channel. Hope everyone's having a fantastic weekend. The San Francisco Giants get the huge victory, a one-run win, 3-2 against the division rival Padres. This was an absolutely huge win for the Giants to win the series. And when you think about coming off that rough road trip to San Diego and LA, you wanted to come back home, start playing better baseball. And in this first series, this was huge because you had an opportunity today, a win, and you win this series, and you hope that with this win today that it can build some momentum moving forward. And look, this game, during this game, the offense did struggle mightily. It was rough. It wasn't until the 8th inning. We had just scored one run in the game up until that point, and then to put together that rally in the 8th inning, and it was thanks to some help from the Padres in their defense, some errors. The Giants were able to tie the game. You put the ball in play, good things can happen, and really smart on the Giants. Flores was taken out to have Fitzgerald pinch run for Flores, and that really came into factor as the fielder's choice ground ball. The first baseman steps on first and then elects to go to second, and when you have the tying run at third, that is a situation where the Giants fortunately get that run because it could have been a double play to end the bottom of the 8th, and we still would have been trailing by a run. And you just don't know how the game would have panned out from there, but absolutely huge. The San Francisco Giants get the one-run ball game victory and the series victory. Welcome in, everyone, to the San Francisco Giants post-game show. Glad you could join us this afternoon. What a beautiful day it was at Oracle Park. The weather was fantastic, and Logan Webb absolutely dealt out there. He went 7 innings, allowing just 2 earned runs in the game on 10 hits, did strike out 3. So you give Logan Webb a lot of credit for limiting the damage in this game, considering he gave up 10 hits in the game. He was able to limit the damage. And then for the Giants bullpen, Ryan Walker, who had a great season last year, he has gotten off to a great start this season with a 1.59 ERA. He pitched a scoreless 8th inning, and Camilo Doval closes the ball game out. He gets an opportunity for his first save of the season. Camilo Doval comes through, and what a huge win for the Giants. When you come off that rough road trip, and with the Giants offense still struggling, finding its way, you wanted to see them hopefully turn it around today. And for most of this game, it did not look like that was going to be the case. And when they fell down 2-0, look, it was not a good feeling at that point. But you give this Giants team a lot of credit to bounce back. The most resilient team in baseball, the San Francisco Giants, with the huge 3-2 victory over the division rival Padres. Absolutely huge to get this win, to get this series victory. I mean, had you lost this game, it would have been very tough, to come back home and to lose another series potentially. So to get the win today, to win the series, absolutely huge. And Blake Snell, he is going to be making his San Francisco Giants debut tomorrow night against the Washington Nationals. And I cannot wait to get to see Blake Snell in a Giants uniform. It's going to be a ton of fun to watch. Welcome in, AM Echo Sky. Good to see you in the house. Hey, Travis, the Giants just found a way to win a series. Absolutely huge. I mean, the importance of this game, even though it is still very early in the season, this was a game that you just had to have if you're the Giants, because the opportunity. You come off a very rough road trip, and when you get back home, you want to start playing better baseball, and to come out here in this game where early on the offense, really until the 8th inning, I mean, they had not done hardly much in this game. So to put together that rally in the bottom of the 8th inning and to get some help from the Padres defense, that was huge. The Giants get the big win, 3-2, and get the series victory over the division rival Padres. What a game. What a win. Welcome in, everyone, to the San Francisco Giants post-game show. Glad you could join us. What an outing from Logan Webb. He dealt out there. And it was huge because for Webb, hasn't gotten off to the best of starts this season. So to see him go out there, limit the damage, considering he had allowed 10 hits in the game. Logan Webb pitched fantastic. Just 2 earned runs allowed. Didn't walk anyone. So that is key. I mean, Webb was attacking the zone. And when people got on base, he was able to get double play balls with his sinker. So really good to see Logan Webb with a bounce back performance for him. What a win. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. A series victory. What a game. And the Giants will look to continue that momentum. The Washington Nationals will be coming into town for a series. And Blake Snell, he is set to make his San Francisco Giants debut tomorrow night. Cannot wait for it. It's going to be awesome. And as we take a look at the Giants' offensive stats of this game, Jorge Soler continues his hot hitting. And I mean, what a double that was. The swing of the bat for him. He has 2 home runs on the season, and you have started to see Jorge Soler find his swing, which is huge because a number of Giants players in this lineup need to get it going. And so when you see them out there today, like Soler continued to play well here recently, and Matt Chapman, the go-ahead RBI single in the bottom of the 8th inning, and it could not have came at a better time in an inning where the Giants very fortunate to have the game get tied. Ground ball goes into play, and you had runners at first and third with 1 out, and it looked like the Padres we're going to turn a double play. The first baseman steps on first base and then elects to go to second and is unable to get the out there. And that was huge because with them not being able to get the out there at second, the tying run ends up being able to come in and score. And with how this Giants offense has struggled recently, just so huge to get the game tied. And then that was set up the opportunity for Matt Chapman to knock in the game-winning run, what would prove to be the game-winning run. What's going on, Johnny Barstow? How's it going? The San Francisco Giants need to make a trade for Luis Arias from the Marlins. They really need a power bat. This is a must. Look, that would be nice to get an addition like Arias from the Marlins. But definitely, this Giants offense always looking to add some power. And I feel we did very good in adding Jorge Soler. His type of power is going to be a big impact on this lineup. Jung-Ho Lee, obviously not known for his power, but he has been able to display the power, so he's got it within him. But certainly you want to see more power from this Giants lineup. Signing Matt Chapman, that is another huge addition. So I do think that in terms of last year's lineup to this year's, I think the power is improved. And right now, this Giants offense, they have just got to build some consistency and get it going. And confident that they will be able to welcome in everyone to the San Francisco Giants post-game show. Glad you could join us. What an epic victory today. The Giants with the 1-run victory, defeating the rival Padres 3-2, and the Giants secure a series victory, and that is absolutely huge when you consider the rough stretch that we had gotten off to start the season. To come back home, you want to start playing better baseball and build some consistency. So to come out here in this game and what looked like it wasn't going to be a good game for this offense, to rally in that 8th inning and to get some help from the Padres, that was absolutely huge in that inning. What a game. The Giants with the 1-run victory, and what a start for Logan Webb. He pitched fantastic, limiting the damage. He goes 7 innings in the game, allows 10 hits, just 2 earned runs, did not walk anyone, struck out 3, and for Logan Webb, a great outing for him to build off of what has been a couple of rough outings to start the season. So to see Logan Webb go out there today, be himself, and compete the way that we know he is capable of, what a game for him out there. And the Giants bullpen, Ryan Walker, he pitched a scoreless 8th inning. He had a great season last year, so I do believe you will see him have a solid impact on this bullpen. And Camilo Doval, he picks up the save in the 9th inning, his first save of the season. And for Camilo Doval, he was electric out there, struck out 3, and to see the filthy stuff from Camilo Doval, fastball which can go 100 plus miles per hour, and the nasty wipeout slider. Just filthy stuff from Camilo Duvall. He pitches the ninth inning and picks up his first save of the season. What a game for the San Francisco Giants. A 3-2 victory, a one-run win. And I mean, to get a win like this, absolutely huge when you consider coming off a very rough road trip where the Giants went 2-5 on that road trip. So to come out here in this first series at home and to win this game today, I mean, an opportunity to win a series. And when you come back off a rough road trip, you want to start playing better baseball at home and build some consistency. So this win is huge, absolutely huge. And especially when for most of this game, it did not look like the Giants were going to win this game. The offense continued to struggle throughout most of this game. But the eighth inning, they're able to put it together, the winning rally. And thanks to some help from the Padres defense, the Giants were able to get the tying run across the board to tie the game at 2. And that's where good things can happen when you put the ball in play. So just fantastic for this Giants team to rally there in the 8th inning. And then Matt Chapman, he steps up to the plate with the go-ahead run at third base with 2 outs. And Matt Chapman hits a nice line drive single right back up the middle to knock in the go-ahead run for the San Francisco Giants. A 3-2 victory. What a game. What a win to win a one-run ball game. We know on that road trip, a couple of one-run losses against the rival Dodgers. So you look at that road trip, I mean, those 2 games there could have turned out differently. So you come back home, continue to take it one game at a time. That's the mindset. And what a win today. A series victory. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. Appreciate your support, everyone. Love to get your thoughts on the win today and your overall thoughts on this Giants team as we are now 10 games into the season. The Giants with a 4-6 record. I think you're going to start seeing them find their momentum, start building some consistency, and a win like today is good to build off of. What's going on, Robert? Robert, good to see you in the house. Hello, Travis. A great win for the Giants. Absolutely great win today. Absolutely huge to get this win when you have an opportunity to win the series. I mean, these are the kind of games that you have got to find a way to win. And considering throughout most of this game, the Giants offense had struggled. It didn't look like that they were going to come back and win this game. That's why you continue to grind out at bats and you put together the winning rally in the 8th inning. And thanks to some help from the Padres defense, you put the ball in play, a fielder's choice. The tying run scores as the Padres first baseman. He goes to second to try to turn the double play. And the tying run comes in. And then Matt Chapman delivers the go-ahead run with an RBI single to right field there, back up the middle. I mean, just a clutch swing of the bat from Matt Chapman, and the Giants get a 1-run victory. What a game. What a win. Friends, yep, absolutely. Call your relatives and friends. It is Blake Snell time tomorrow. The Giants are ready to build off of this series victory and feeling very confident going into tomorrow with Blake Snell on the mound for your San Francisco Giants. Chapman with great defense and game-winning hits. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. What a game for Matt Chapman. And he's a guy you want up there when the game is on the line. In the big game moments, Matt Chapman will deliver. I mean, he's got exceptional defense and his clutch ability to come through in the big game moments. So what a game for Matt Chapman. And for Camilo Duvall, yeah, Logan Webb and Duvall pitched like all-stars, like the all-stars that we know. For Logan Webb, absolutely huge when you consider hasn't gotten off to the best of starts this season. So to get to see the Logan Webb that we know, I mean, look, that is huge moving forward. And Camilo Duvall, he looked fantastic out there in his first save opportunity of the season. What a outing for Camilo Duvall. And can't wait to see Blake Snell's big debut as a Giants pitcher. It is going to be electric tomorrow night. Cannot wait for it. And let's make some noise, everyone, for the YouTube algorithm. And let's smash up the like button, everyone. Thank you so much for your incredible support. Smashing the like button. This lets the YouTube algorithm know that this Giants post-game show is important, so YouTube can recommend this San Francisco Giants post-game show to as many San Francisco Giants fans and baseball fans out there. What a game. The Giants with the 1-run victory, 3-2 against the rival Padres. The Giants with the series victory. And we are going to be getting to our picks of the game. So would love to hear who you're taking as the player of the game. And for me, I'm going to take Logan Webb out there for him to limit the damage and to stay in the moment. I mean, he allowed 10 hits in the game, but only 2 earned runs, and was able to use his sinker to get ground balls and to get the double play, get some double plays, which was huge because, you know, those particular innings could have turned into big innings for the Padres. So you give Logan Webb a ton of credit to limit the damage, pitch deep into the game, going 7 innings. So I'm taking Logan Webb. Oh yeah, all good, Robert. I got you there. We need Estrada. We need Estrada to supply more offense. Great point. Absolutely, Tyro Estrada. He has got to get it going. We know last year, being in the MVP conversation early in the season, with the kind of hot start he got off to. So a number of veterans, you know, Yaz has got to get it going. Estrada, Chapman, you know, his average is not what you would want it to be. So overall, this Giants offense is still getting into rhythm and finding their way. and you hope that a win like this can propel them moving forward. Tomorrow we get to see Blake Snell make his San Francisco Giants debut. That is going to be a ton of fun to watch. San Francisco Giants really have improved their team, but there is always room for more power. Remember that LA Dodgers never stop adding to their team. Please, let's do the same. Yeah, absolutely. This Giants team, look, I think that this offseason, was a very productive offseason. We didn't get, obviously, Shohei Ohtani or Yamamoto, but we did get Jung Ho Lee, which was one of the three key players that we were looking to sign, and then signing Chapman, Jorge Soler, signing Jordan Hicks, trading for Robbie Ray. So overall, I feel this offseason was a very productive offseason, and the Giants are going to continue to be searching for power and for impact players. So I'm feeling very good about the foundation that we are building. Our younger players are developing very nicely, and I think that they are going to continue to have a big impact. So that will be fun to watch, but very excited. This team, in my opinion, can compete for a wild card spot. I think the lineup is improved from last year, and I feel this lineup has the potential to score a lot of runs. So far to start the year, not the best start, but they are getting into rhythm. So it will be interesting to watch. Speaking of the Dodgers, yeah, let's go. They're losing 7-0 versus the Cubs. That is great to hear. If the Giants can gain a game on the rival Dodgers, I mean, that would be huge. You don't want to fall too far behind early in the season. So we'll monitor that closely. Giants with the huge win, 3-2, a 1-run ball game. Giants baseball torture at its best, and let's make some noise for the YouTube algorithm. Let's smash that like button. Thank you so much for your incredible support. And before we wrap up, definitely be sure to go check out my good friend Eric the Legend, Hum Baby Baseball. Be sure to check out his channel for incredible coverage of today's Giants game. You don't want to miss it. So shout out to Eric the Legend at Hum Baby Baseball. Appreciate your support, everyone. Giants with the big win, 3-2 against the rival Padres. The Giants with a series victory now improve to 4-6 on the season, and the